Going on, family? What's going on? Black Feniks checking in right now. I am inside of the HogOn University, and I wanted to answer a question that a few people have actually inboxed me about different videos on how to network yourself independently to get jobs. And I want to sum this video up with kind of giving you some more in-depth ideas on how to do this. And I don't want to make it that long, but we have to realize when we are independent, if you are independent sole proprietor or independent LLC, you are the business. So we have to network ourselves like a business, an individual, and a product. So I want to say those three things: a business, an individual, and a product. So you're going to have to network yourself like that. So as an individual, you want to come up with a budget to network your time, so to speak. Say if you are a certified welder, you love to install, and you might say, you know what, I'm willing to install using my time no less than $25 an hour, or no less than $35 an hour. I'm willing to sell my time for this. Now, this is how you network independently, because you might end up getting a contract out of networking your time for a flat rate at under 10.9. You see what I'm saying? So there's many ways to network yourself, but you have to think outside of the box. That's how you're going to be able to get different jobs, get different contracts, meet different people, because you was humble to do this, and it'll open up another door. Now, that's just your time, not using your equipment. Now you might say, hey man, you got your equipment. Yeah, I want to have this set price. So you might have $65, $75, $100, whatever, depends on what you're doing. I say at least, I say it depends on where you at. $65 to $75 an hour is a good start point. Then depends on where you at. Prices go up for consumables and things like that. Gas prices, depends on what type of rig you got. But you want to have a fair price for when you're using your equipment. You know, if you're cutting, using cutting torches, or if it's all together price. You know what I'm saying? So think like that. Then also you want to think as a product. You want to come up with a way to have a product that you can either sell or that you actually made, that you can promote to different people that might need it in that community. And you also have to network with your local contractors, network with people that's been there forever. You probably can't get in with everybody because sometimes they have clicks. But if you have a good skill and you're talented, there's so many people that need certified welders. There's so many people that need mobile welding installers, because a lot of people can weld, but they can't install. So that's why I like to say field welding is a shop welding, because just because you can weld don't mean you can install. So installing and actually being a field welder and a shop welder does have a difference. I think I'm blessed that I was able to learn both. I started in the shop actually, and then I migrated into the field and shop. I did both, and I got sharpener and sharpener, and then I liked it more in the field more because of the, just being out in the elements. I'm an outside person, and then I tend to get more pay for my money than being in the shop. And it was just a more loose environment. I liked it to create something than actually go out and install it. So there was many things that actually drifted me into that field. But to be honest, how to network yourself independently, you're gonna have to network yourself as an individual, as a business, and as a product. So you're gonna have to come up with a set price for your time, come up with a set price for a product, come up with a set price for using your equipment with your business, you know what I mean? Because you're gonna network yourself as an individual, you're gonna network yourself as a company, as your LLC or sole proprietorship, you're gonna network yourself as a product, something that you made. And it's cool if you're a welder, a fabricator, and you actually created a welding product. You created a welding item that actually helped cars or help construction or help home improvement. So things like that can really, really help out. You can create things for people with pets, gates, cages, different outside patio. There's so much you can do, but it's all on how you network yourself. And when you're networking yourself as a business, you have to think about placing ads. You have to think about word of mouth, but placing ads is good too, because nowadays you can place an ad that can actually get in front of more people than you was able to get in front of, and it was able to reach areas you wasn't able to reach. So if you have paid advertisement, you can be able to get certain jobs that you couldn't have got if you didn't pay for that little ad. You know what I mean? So invest money in yourself, I would say. So be humble too with the area. You might say, I know people's, man, I'm worth so and so an hour, and they was in a city or a place that it was unreal to get that amount, but you could get this top amount. So say you might be in an area where the top amount networking yourself independently is $20. I wouldn't go, me personally, I wouldn't go under $20. $20 is a good price. You know, to network your time, no less than $20. If you're using all of their stuff and it's a 10-9, yeah, I come over there and knock this out, you know, and build a relationship that way. To me, I think that's fine. But know what area you in. So from $20 to $30, $35, depends on what you're doing, because you might be operating equipment, welding, fabricating. So the more you do, that's how I charge. So if I'm just welding, I have a base price. If I'm doing repairs, if I got to cut, if I got to drive equipment, I have another price. So if I'm doing normally, if I'm doing equipment and everything like that for my time, I want to at least get $35 an hour, no less than 30, and that's to operate equipment and weld at the same time, because you got to do everything and fabricate and make sure everything is lining out. So you have to know your value. So know your value. Know what direction you want to go in. If you're going in factories, if you're going in field, if you're going to shops. And a lot of shops be needing 10-9 help. They might be overcrowded, and they don't really want to hire nobody, but they want to help knock some products out, so you can get some money that way. So just think outside of the box. Don't be limited and feel like you only can get it one way, because there's many ways to get it. You just have to be willing to go get it. Hold on.